I had one darker skinned lady on my show like a few episodes ago.
I think I know what you talking about.
So like for me, I am a dark skinned black gay woman. You don't get lower than that.
What? Who says? That was a horrible thing to say about yourself. And she was like, she was a lesbian. Mm-hmm. No. So she was like, she pretty much said she was like the lowest common denominator in society. She was like, she said it just like that. She was like, it don't get no lower than me. She was like, I'm dark skinned, I'm gay, I'm this, I'm that. Like she had a real like inferiority complex because of like.
When it comes to things like that,
I disagree.
Like, I think it's her story though.
Right.
But when it comes to society, I mean, if you're gonna view yourself like that, then it's gonna be like that because you're viewing yourself like that. But I think like when it comes to society as a whole. Shit, we all could be really, you know what I'm saying?
Something like we low.
Yeah, like, I don't know. I think, like, I mean, as being a dark-skinned woman, it can be hard. But if you're always going to look at life as it always being hard, then it's going to always be hard.
Yeah.
So it's like, shit, if you don't like me because I'm dark-skinned, move on.
You don't like me because I like girls or males, like same-sex, period. Like, why is people too? There's a lot of people these days that's too worried about what somebody else is doing.
Okay,
That's true.
Too much.
Everybody got an opinion.
Yeah, I mean, you can have your opinion.
I got a podcast, so I got an opinion on everything.
You gonna have one.
But yeah, in general, everybody kind of in everybody's business. But on the same token, everybody put their business out there though. Yeah. Everybody on Instagram saying, "Look at me this, look at me that," poking their ass out. Look at like I think if you put yourself out there, you gotta take the good opinions and the bad opinions.
That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna always live your life like as if you were the victim, then I mean, you know what I'm saying?
You might as well be the victim then.
Because it's like, poor me, I'm gay.
I think you just gotta like not give a fuck about what other people think. Yeah. Like if you post yourself like that, like
get off social media.
It's gonna come with criticism. It's gonna come with other people voicing their opinions.
It's really mental. If you're able to sit there and listen to somebody trash talk you and like you know that that's not true, I feel like I got a good mental. I don't care if people are talking shit because I be talking shit too.
Right.
But I mean, whatever they gotta say is whatever they gotta say. Do you believe it? It's a problem if you start to believe it. Like if that's the case, then why not change it?
I mean, you can't. I guess you can change your skin color,
I mean,
like
no.
Martina Big. And
I don't
shit.
mean your skin color. Like I mean like their point of views on you. But if you really don't, if you have that like attitude of I don't give a fuck, then why not?
Or all in all, shit, get off social media. They have the log out button. They got the deactivate.
They got the delete.
They got the
Who's
delete.
really not on social media?
There's a lot of people that doesn't use social media.
Yeah, it is a lot of people.
And I think like social media has this big influence, especially specifically on women. That like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I didn't see the full podcast, but
me neither.
With the little bit I did hear, it's just like if you're gonna view yourself like that. And the main opinions are coming from social media, just get off of it. That's how I see it.
She was like, I don't think she was basing it on social media, not to stay on her for too long, but she was like, she's Jamaican.
Okay.
And I guess like,
I know
skin complexion is a big thing in like Jamaica because they don't have so much white-black racism. They have like colorism.
Yeah.
So like darker skinned people are kind of like she was made fun of as a kid because she was dark skinned and stuff like that. But even then, I told her like that don't mean that you have to internalize that and like see the world through the lens of that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to walk in a room and assume that everybody is like against you because you're dark skinned and shit, or assume that everybody's, you know, just because somebody look at you a little bit too long, they like, oh, who is this, you know, purple chick, you know? I mean
I know what you're talking about.
But you know, you ain't gotta assume the worst. Just like me, like I don't have to walk in a room and like assume all the Germans don't like me because I'm black. You know, they could also be looking at me because I'm super tatted or, you know, it just don't. You doing yourself a disservice, like walking through life like that, is what I tried to communicate to her, but. I think her problem, just like a lot of people's problem these days, is like that victimhood mentality. Like everything is so woe is me because I'm like this and shit like that. When
you think when you express that to her, did she like see it from your point of view and try to like understand it? Oh, she was just stuck on that.
No, she was just like pretty much like, how dare you? You don't know my story type of shit. You know, like
everybody.
I mean, yeah, everyone has a story.
Yeah, everybody. I wasn't even trying to discount her story. I was just trying to tell her like it's a better way to like go about looking at things and looking at life.
If you're gonna keep looking at things like that, then yes, it's gonna be like that. Like everyone has their own path. Shit, if you gonna keep going down that same path and not looking at them other options, you are gonna keep getting the same results on that same path.
Yeah. That's how I feel about a lot of things.